And around town, paddling around the Scioto.
Cameron Fontana, he's got some good balance, so I'm thinking he's going to be pretty good at this. He is trying out paddleboarding. Okay, Cam, I think you're going to rock this.
Yeah, I actually love paddleboarding, Karen. I got one word for you guys. SUP! You know what that stands for? Stand Up Paddleboarding. So today on Fox 28, we're hanging out with Project 908, getting on the Scioto right over here. The beautiful skies in the background. We got a gorgeous morning, and I think we're gonna have a pretty cool time. So we're gonna toss it back to you guys, and we're gonna head down to the water to do some SUP. I just like that word.
Nice.
SUP.
Around town this morning, hey, we're learning about a great way to enjoy the views on the Scioto River.
Have you ever tried paddleboarding, Pete?
I have not.
I highly recommend it. It's super relaxing. Cameron Fontana is live downtown. And Cam, you know a thing or two about paddleboarding.
Hey, that's right, Karen. So this is so cool because the new area here at the Scioto just opened up, and Nate here is making it happen, getting boards on the water, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So talk about your company, Project 908. What is that?
Yeah, so we started 6 years ago in 2010. Once paddleboarding started picking up across the country, we decided it was time to make some boards here in the USA, and actually right here in Columbus.
And just for curiosity, what's 908?
It's actually our wedding anniversary. My wife and I got married in September of 2008.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now you've done it all over Central Ohio.
Yes.
This area, though, you used to do it. Now that it's absolutely been redone, it's a new opportunity for you guys, right?
Absolutely. We're very excited that Columbus took the time and the money to rehab this whole area down here. Looking forward to later this summer being able to have some outings and events to get as many people on the water and enjoy this activity as we can.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We've been standing on the side of the water for a little bit too long. Let me see. So let's get out here. So what do I need to do? So you're going to push it back? I get on my
just
knees?
go ahead, get on your hands and knees there by the handle.
All right.
Once you're ready, bon voyage.
Whoa. Now, Nate, if people are watching right now before they get to work and they want to set up with you, get on the water, where can they go to get more information and sign up?
Everything is Project 908. So you can either go to our website, project908.com, reach out to us through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Everything's Project 908. We make it very easy and consistent.
Sweet. Well, get out here. More's coming up on Good Day Columbus, and I'll tell you what, it's a gorgeous day. We'll see you in about 15 minutes on the water.
Around town this morning, Cameron Fontana is getting a unique view of the Scioto River and some exercise. He is live downtown, and Cam, one of the great things about paddleboarding is that people of all ages can do it.
That's right, Karen. I'll tell you what, this is so gorgeous back here, Nate. I mean, there's no better view in the city, in my opinion.
I totally agree. It's the best way to see the city. Underneath the bridges and with the sun coming in behind the buildings, beautiful, beautiful.
Now, like Karen said, anybody can do paddleboarding. The learning curve isn't bad at all. But of course, it's not called, I guess it'd be oink on or oink on your knees paddleboarding. So what's like the first step that you teach people? You get out on the water, and these are very stable. That's why they're so big, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, we bring people of all ages, sizes out here. You know, we've had people in their high 80s and kids all the way down to 5 years old, and all kinds of athletic abilities. The trick is to start on your knees,
Okay.
Get a little bit of a feel for the board like you are right now.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready to stand up, as we have you positioned over the center, you put your paddle in both hands.
Got it.
Put your hands down on the pad.
Hands down on the pad.
1 foot up.
1 foot up.
Bring the other foot up.
Yeah.
Keep your butt low and,
Butt low.
do a squat.
I'm good at doing that. And squat.
And there you go.
Boom.
And you're paddleboarding.
Yeah, look
But
at
it's stand-up
that.
paddleboarding, just like that.
And what's kind of cool is, like, we keep going upstream because there's a little bit of a current, but that makes it easier. Once you get up, then you're just cruising down the river.
Yeah, if we wanted to, we could go all the way down to Scioto Audubon, pass under the I-70 bridge, just have a nice, beautiful, calm morning on the water.
Sweet. Well, you know what? We are going to continue paddleboarding all along the Scioto and talk about how you can get on the water as well, coming up in about 15 minutes. But more's coming up on Good Day Columbus after the break. We'll see you guys soon. This is awesome.
It's 8:10 on your Thursday morning around town. There's a way you can get a very unique view of the Scioto River.
Plus get a little exercise at the same time.
Cameron Fontana this morning live downtown where he's trying out some stand-up paddleboarding.
Oh, don't go in the drink, Cam.
Oh, don't worry, we won't. We're hanging out with the group again, guys. Over there, let's see, we got Sean, Renee, Nate, behind us, Karen, and now we're with Julie. And you're like, you know what? Paddleboarding isn't enough for you, is it? Just standing up.
No, we got to add to it.
You want to take life to the
We
extreme.
got to take it to the next level. That's
so I'm
right.
going to have you scoot up here. You do paddleboarding yoga.
That's right.
What move are you going to teach me right now?
We're going to do a downward dog to an upward dog. It's real simple. And you know, a lot of people are pretty nervous about being out here because they feel like they could fall into the water.
Yeah.
Chances are you will. No, just kidding.
Okay.
Chances are you won't. It's a very stable board, and a lot of people say that they think it's easier than on land sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, so let's see.
Nate, what are you doing? What's he doing right there?
No,
You
that's
show off.
That's where we're going next.
He just
right?
wanted to show his abs. No, okay, so downward dog.
Right, so we're gonna come out and just come to the center of your board. Use
Okay.
the pad for your centering.
All right.
Fingertips wide on your
Fingertip wide.
knees. Turn your toes under.
Yep.
And you're gonna rise through the backs of your hips, ears between the shoulders.
Oh my God.
Eyes look up at your belly button, look behind you. Press your finger pads down. Here's your downward jogging. Try to keep those heels to the ground. That looks good.
The thing is, I'm not like flexible. I can't even touch my toes, so this is maybe as far as I can go.
This is great. That looks good. Now you could lower down to a plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Drop your hips down.
So you're planking?
Yep, planking.
Oh, geez. It's like planking.
Perfect.
Oh, look at that, guys.
Look at that.
Okay.
That's pretty good, huh?
We're going to toss it back to you. I think this is as extreme as I'm going to get because Matt Blinn is probably sweating right now when I have a microphone on me.
Cameron, it looks like you're about to
looks
take
great.
off for a race. He's like in that sprinter's position.
He doesn't know how to get out of that now, though.
Yeah, now I think he's stuck. So
That looks hard.
That's
I
fun,
would
though.
be in the water.
I want to try that.
That is
plank
hard
in the
enough
tank.
on dry land, let alone trying to balance out there in the water.
Around town, there's a way for you to enjoy the Scioto River.
Sup Columbus
Sup, Columbus?
offers paddleboarding.
And Cameron Fontana, he is live downtown working on his balance and checking
Yes.
it all out.
Sup, Cam?
Sup, Sean? I just like saying that word. Sup. And here's a new one. Guess what? Sun's out, sup's out. What? So, Broham, what are we doing next, Jules?
All right, well, we're gonna go into a chair pose.
Okay.
You can do it with your paddle or you can place your paddle down.
All right.
You're
Is it
gonna
easier with the paddle?
It could be.
Okay.
It could be for a little balancer.
All right.
You wanna sit down, put your weight into your heels, lift your rib cage, open your heart, arms up high. Just celebrate that awesome sunshine and
Celebrate, baby! Are you guys happy about this weather?
it's so
Oh,
good.
man. This is great.
And you'll feel this in your quads.
Yep, I'm feeling it
abs.
everywhere.
All right. So we'll stay here for a few breaths, but then we're going to take it down into a boat pose, which is going to be kind of cool to do a boat pose on a board, but it's for the core.
That's ironic.
So it is ironic. Let's have a seat. Slowly come on down. This is a little bit of stability work.
Okay.
Place hips on the ground. Find the center of that board.
So I'm going to cheat a little bit. You get to your spot.
Yes.
I'm going to make it look not so pretty, but I'm going to get there.
All right, you get there. So from here, we're going to just sit tall and bring the knees up. Now, if you need support, your hands can come behind you for a little bit of balance work. Elsewise, you could also take the arms in front for a little bit of your boat pose. If you're not quite sure, take just one foot up at a time. If you're okay, both feet can come up. That's perfect. Yep, these guys look awesome. That's perfect, Cameron. You're going to lift
Everyone's
your rib
hands
cage
are up. Wait.
and sit
You guys
tall.
are showing. You guys have done this before.
They're pretty good, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Sit tall, core strength.
All right.
All right, now I have one last one that I know you're gonna love.
Oh, great.
You're gonna scoot a little forward. And You're
Okay.
gonna lay flat.
Oh, so we get a little tan.
And here's our Savasana. Letting your hands and feet fall out. You can close your eyes or stare up at the
Okay.
gorgeous sun.
So I got the
and
mic
just
right here.
feel weightless. And you just float
I'm
on
mad
that
how
water.
quickly you guys get to these positions. I feel like an old man, like, oh, let me get laying down on the.
So this is our Savasana.
Oh, man.
And it is our resting pose. And it is truly amazing on the water.
Now, how long do one of your classes typically last on the water, Julie?
Typically, we'll do a class for about an hour.
Okay.
And we begin just with simple stability work. We'll go into some vinyasas and sun salutations ABC. We'll do some standing work. We'll do some core work. And then we finish off with some nice resting yin
Sweet.
postures.
Well, you guys, we're getting the hang of this. I think I'm just going to drift down on to Cincinnati from this point. So maybe we'll see you in 15 minutes, maybe not. Just stay tuned.
Nice. That pose seems to work very well for you,
Yeah,
Cam.
you're good at resting pose. Around town this morning, there's a new way you can work out on the Scioto River.
Yeah, on the Scioto River. You can paddleboard with Sup Columbus.
That's right. Cameron is.
He is there. Good morning. Sup?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So we're working on some more yoga poses here. And I'll tell you what, I can't stress enough how gorgeous of a day this is. Like you said before, you get on the water here, this is the best view of red, white, and boom.
It is.
Okay, so Julie, what are you gonna have us do now?
All right, so one of the things about stand-up paddleboard yoga is that it creates a challenge for the stability of your body.
Okay.
And so we're going to challenge that with a camel pose. And so you're going to start on your knees, and this
Yeah.
is a heart opener, and you're going to just start off trying to balance. You can bring one hand behind you, one arm up, and it looks really beautiful.
Okay. So let me see you, Jen. Let me see you get the camel pose. Oh yeah, you're not out of this.
Those who want to progress it can bring their hands behind their lower back and start to arch, and those who want to take it further can drop their hands to their ankles or backs of the legs and drop the head back.
It is a very odd feeling to look up and like not see the balance of the water
Yes.
in relation to the board.
Yes,
So
and
I
you want
think
to
this
lift
is-
your hips up off your
I'm so
heels.
scared.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks great.
What sound does a camel make? I was about to go moo, but that's a cow. Like, "Meow."
Yeah, I think that's exactly
Yeah.
that's exactly it. So this is one pose, and it feels really great. It opens the heart to the sky, and it stretches the frontal wall.
Cool.
If we want to take it down to one more, we're
Yeah.
going to have a seat. And we're going
Okay.
to go into what we'll call Lord of the Fishes.
Oh, how fitting.
So
So
we're
do it
gonna-
real quick.
Cross one leg over the top,
Yeah.
opposite elbow pushes. Use your hand like a stop sign, and twist to look. This twist the back,
All
releases
right.
tension.
Well, Julie, thank you so much. We're going to continue these poses and toss it back to you. We are officially Lord of the Fishes.
Lord of the Fishes.
That's awesome.
So
Nice.
impressed by Cameron. That
Thanks,
has to be
Cameron.
hard.
He's good at everything, though.